Okay, Shalom. I want to start off by saying call Alim La Yahweh Yahushai. Okay, um, which is to say all praises to the Most High in the name of the Son. Okay, and pretty much it's another day out here. Okay, in the streets. All right, preaching. All right, the downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, it's a lot going on out here, man, and pretty much as time goes on, each day by day, we're just getting closer to the great day of the Lord, okay? Which is pretty much Yahushua coming back and taking over the world, okay? And conquering these different armies, okay? But there's a few prophecies that still have to play out first before that finally happens, okay? Let's see here. Get this quick precept, okay? Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, verse 4. Prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instruction, and then make answer, okay? So that was in Sirach 33 and 4, okay? Now, I have this lesson prepared, okay? A few things I wanted to hit here, man, okay? Because there's a lot going on, man, and if you're not keeping up with the current events, current news, you're gonna get left behind, okay? Things are moving quick now, okay? You got a lot of technology moving, okay? And these things are moving fast, man, okay? The software, all this Internet of Things, it's made things a lot faster, okay? Anyways, so pretty much what's happening is people are advancing. These different countries are now advancing or moving forward, okay? Moving forward to the CBDC, okay? Central bank digital currency, okay? So there's different countries that are moving to this. It's becoming a trend among these countries. Okay, so Canada is advancing a CBDC agenda, asking for a public feedback on digital Canadian dollar. Okay, so until June 19th to give feedback. So Canada's already is already considering a CBDC. Okay, so that's Canada right there. All right, and they have till June 19th to get feedback on a CBDC, which they're gonna move to anyways. All right, Brazil's central bank plans to launch a CBDC in 2024. So that's already set. They're going to launch a CBDC in 2024. And this is all according to Kitco News, okay? They're constantly covering these things, man. The Central Bank of Montenegro recently announced a pilot project for a CBDC with Ripple, okay? All right, the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak supports developing CDC Bitcoin. Okay, so not Bitcoin, Bitcoin. You see, so these countries are now shifting into digital currencies, man. Okay, and we told you that these things are gonna happen, man. That things are gonna happen as time goes on. We're heading more into a cashless society. All this is leading to the great mark of the beast. Okay. The hour of temptation is near, man. Okay, which pretty much is the government pushing their RFID chip on the people, which very soon will become a way of life out here, okay? It's gonna become the new trend, all right? So the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak supports developing CBDC Bitcoin. The Bank of England is making progress with implementing a new central bank real-time payment system. Okay, their digital pound. So that's already what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already 5 countries heading into the CBDC. Okay, so the hour of temptation, the mark of the beast is near, man. And if you can't see it, man, then you know what? The Lord's blinded you, man. It's not for you to understand. Okay. So again, to recap, what a CBDC is pretty much a digital form of fiat currency, okay? It's issued and regulated by a central bank. It's programmable, and and ultimately can be used to surveil transactions. All right, so all of this is monitored by the central bank. That's what a CBDC is, okay? A central bank digital currency. It's pretty much more control for the people that are in power, okay? And that's what they want. It's a power grab, man. It's not a thing of, oh, well, it's to make things easier. It's you know, it's a more innovative way. No, bro. It's a thing of power and more control, okay? These people, they want the new world order. They've been planning these things for generations already, man. But see, you average Americans, you don't know what the hell's going on, man, okay? You have no clue as to what is happening, okay? And then real soon they're gonna implement a CBDC here in the States. It's already in the works, man, okay? So, let's see, that's pretty much it on that. The Bank of England stated that cash won't be replaced completely and that it will complement cash, okay? Right, which is bullshit, okay? Because you have instances in history, all right, where even in other countries, okay? Even in other countries where you had these countries that pretty much plotted, all right, against the people and made them use certain currencies, okay, or certain digital currencies, okay? So I have an example here. Nigeria CBDC, the e-Naira, surged after severe cash shortage, right? So there was a cash shortage in Nigeria, okay? So what happened there was last year central bank said that it would that it was replacing the 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes, because they use a Naira out there in Nigeria, okay? With new ones, and told Nigerians that they had to turn them in and that they can't use them after the deadline and won't be recognized as legal tender, okay? So pretty much what happened was they were telling them that the 200, the 500, and the 1,000 Naira notes, because they don't use dollars, they use Naira notes, it was they had to turn those in, okay? Because after a certain date, a certain due date, they wouldn't be recognized as legal tender anymore, right? So once Nigerians turned in the old banknotes, they then were told that the banks ran out of new cash or notes and forced to go digital with the e-Naira. After that, the adoption of the e-Naira surged transactions 63% this year. So you already have instances where these governments are purposely forcing people into digital currencies, man. Okay, and they were saying that, oh, that's that some could argue was engineered that way. Yes, of course it was engineered that way. All right, it's a power grab with these people, man. Okay, you have to understand this. Okay, and it's no coincidence that cryptocurrency adoption is high in Nigeria. So these things are moving, bro. These things are moving forward, and if you're not watching, you're gonna get left behind, man. You know what? Let me get a scripture real quick, man. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. Okay. So you gotta watch and you gotta pray, man. Watch what? Okay, watch the events, man. Watch these current events that are happening in the world, because ultimately this is all gonna lead to the fulfillment of prophecy, man. Okay, all of this is leading to the mark of the beast. Okay, these countries are purposely engineering people to go digital. Okay, because it means more control, and ultimately it's gonna be with a actual RFID microchip, man. They might even ban my channel for this, okay? I might have to start streaming and uploading on different platforms, man, okay? So we're heading into times now that the mark of the beast is going to be implemented and forced on the people, okay? They're purposely engineering these things against you, Jacob. You so-called blacks and Hispanics, okay? You're the Israelites, man. And these heathen, they've imagined a very vain thing against you, okay? It's a power grab, man. They want more power, more control, more money, more slaves, okay? more resources. Okay. See, the common American Joe Schmo doesn't know what the hell's going on, man. Okay. You people, you listen to these politicians and you hope that they're gonna save you out of your problems, man. But it's a lot deeper than that, man. Okay. Because when you get deep into it, those families, the super rich, they've been planning these things for generations, and they always choose their little puppets. Okay, the little puppets in office, they always choose their little their people that they want in there. Okay. Anyways, man. Yeah, Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Okay. Get one more. Yeah, man. So 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be therefore sober and watch unto prayer. So all things is the end of all things is at hand, man. End of what? End of all this, man. Okay, the end of this empire. All right, the end of the U.S. Okay, the end of these other superpower countries. The Lord's about to come back, man. Okay. And then when it says be therefore sober, if you're in the know, man, you know that that's talking about false philosophies, man. Staying away from these different false teachings, okay? Which there's a lot of false teachings out there, man, a lot, okay? But you got to be sober, meaning you can't be drunk with these different philosophies, because they're going to ultimately lead you to your death, okay? And because throughout the scriptures, when you read about wine, all right, if you understand the writings of Isaiah, when it speaks about wine, it's referring to false philosophies, man. Okay, it's referring to false teachings. Because you'll have a Christian, a born againer, right, that'll read this, and they'll think that this is talking about. They'll break it down, they'll explain it and teach it as if it's talking about actual wine, man. Which, first of all, when you read the Bible, man, you read about the Lord drinking, okay? There's nothing wrong with drinking, okay? It's not talking about you got to put down the drinks and you got to be sober for the rest of your life, as if that's the standard of what it means to be righteous. No, bro. Okay, drinks, wine, tequila, vodka, whatever it is you like, man, drinks were made to make men glad. Okay, it's there for you to enjoy. Okay, you're allowed to drink it and have a good time, man. Okay, it's one of the things you can enjoy in life and on this earth. Okay, but what this is talking about when it means being sober, it's referring to not being into false teachings. Okay, because there's scriptures that actually prove, okay, that wine is compared, or the Lord pretty much compares it to false teachings, man. So in other words, when you have a guy talking about Allah, or talking about Buddha's the way, right? According to these people, some of these people out there, see, that would be an individual that's drunk. He's spiritually drunk because he's teaching false philosophies, okay? So that's what it means by being sober. You got to get away from these idolatrous mannerisms, okay? These idolatrous ways, all right? Which is what our people were into, all right? So you gotta stay away from that shit, man. Anyways, because we're too close to the end, man. We're too close to the end to start, to start bugging out on some stupid philosophies. It's time to get it right this time, okay? So that's what the scriptures mean. You got to get it right, okay? Yeah. Verse 8, and above all things have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. All right, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, let's see here. Want to make a few wants to make a few other points, right? Yeah, so when the Nigerians turned in their old notes, okay, they were then told that the new cash or the new notes, right, they were no longer available. So then, you know, here it is that the government of Nigeria tells these people to turn them in, and that, you know, and then all of a sudden now there's no more of the new ones. So that forced people to get into the digital, the e-Naira, okay? You see? And some people could argue that it was engineered that way, but look, at the end of the day, we understand that we that are in the know that these elites, they want what they want, and they want it now, okay? They want it now, all right? It's a power grab, man. If you can't see that it's a power grab, you are not on any kind of level, man. If you really think that the government's doing this because, oh, well, they care about you, oh, because it's an innovative way to move ahead, it's a, you know, it's a better way of doing things, you do not understand what's going on, man. Okay? And you're more than likely you're gonna be a victim to whatever ends up happening out here. Okay? Let's see here. So yeah, cryptocurrency adoption is high in Nigeria. Okay? Makes sense. Okay? The government in Nigeria has also been using their CBDC to pay Nigerians welfare, saying if you want to be paid enough, right, download their e-wallet. So that's all that's happening out there in Nigeria right now, right? It's a power grab, making people or forcing people, putting them in positions to purposely use their e-wallet and their CBDC, okay? So they pretty much forced the Nigerians into the digital system, okay? When you look up that word system, it actually means trap, okay? So all right, this man, it's a lot, so much going on out here, man. Okay? If you can't see what's happening, man, you know, the Lord has blinded you, man. The Lord has taken the understanding away from you, okay? You know? But that's pretty much what's going on. And also, for those of you that don't know, man, okay, it's important to know that crypto is not the same as CBDCs, all right? Just FYI, man, okay? Crypto is decentralized, okay? Now, I'm not saying that crypto is gonna save you or you know, protect you in these last times, man, but the narrative that's being pushed with crypto, and I've done research on this, all right? The narrative that's being pushed on us is pretty much that it's a decentralized platform and a decentralized way of doing things, you know, and it's a lot more convenient. Bitcoin is a store of value, right? And it has rules, and it's think of it as a system, right, that has rules that nobody can tamper with. So it's not governed or controlled by any one entity, group, corporation, person, individual, right? And that's the thing about Bitcoin, right? So, and that's what they're saying. Now, me personally, and other people as well, there's theories out there that people think that crypto was there to pretty much train people into getting it and getting used to into digital assets and CBDCs. Now, I don't have any proof of that, okay? I don't have proof of you know, the government, they created crypto. I don't know. Maybe, all right, could be, you know, but I wouldn't doubt it, okay? I wouldn't be surprised, okay? But the point is, man, these things are happening, man, all right? And it's all gonna lead to the mark of the beast, okay? Anyways, man, that was it on that, okay? Yeah, that's it on that. Okay. But as you see, man, things are happening, man. Things are moving. Okay. Anyways, I want to get some scriptures, man. Okay. This is the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 13, chapter 13, verse 10. Or, I'm sorry, no, 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And what that's talking about is the RFID chip, man. Okay, to have an understanding of what the mark of the beast is, you have to understand what the beast actually is, okay? How are you going to break down what the mark of the beast is, but you don't know what the beast is, man? Okay? The beast is referring to the power structure of the so-called white man, okay? When you go to the book of Daniel, there are also other beasts, all right? It's not actually talking about an animal that's going to come out of the ocean having 7 heads and 10 horns, okay? It's not literal, man, okay? It's referring to the power structure of empires, man. And when you read the book of Daniel, the angel even breaks it down, man. Okay, so for you people that can't see it, you can't see it, okay? It's not for you to see, man, all right? These things, they're too deep for you, okay? They're too much for you, all right? Right, so he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay? And that's what the RFID chip is, okay? It's a microchip, okay? It's about the size of a grain of rice, okay? And they're gonna actually put this inside of people, okay? They're gonna put them in people's foreheads, all right, in their fucking skull. What do you think Neuralink is all about, man? Okay? They're perfecting the mark of the beast, man. Okay? And real soon, all right, they're gonna force the American people and throughout the world, all right, they're gonna force this RFID chip on the people, man. You people are gonna have a choice to either take the mark of the beast or deny it. You're either gonna take that RFID chip to continue your comfortable little lives, or deny it and live godly after Yahushua, man, okay? Which if you deny the RFID chip, the government's gonna probably put you in prison in some sort of FEMA camp. They're gonna demonize you, man. They're gonna call you some sort of terrorist, all right? It's gonna get very real out here, man, all right? And then in that day, it's gonna be known who are my chosen, man, all right? Revelation chapter 13, verse 17, I'm sorry. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Man, okay? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, okay? Or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to function in society without taking that RFID chip, man. You see, so you're going to have a choice to make. Either live godly after Yahushua and deny that microchip, okay? Or take it and live your little lives, okay? But just remember that if you take it, man, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. You're destined for destruction now, okay? The Lord told us not to take it, man. Okay? So if you end up taking that shit, man, I don't know what, you know, I mean, ultimately you're gonna be burnt, okay? But you know, you're not a man of the Lord, man. Okay? Anyways, verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, and that's pretty much, you know, going into the barcode. All right, because there's proof. There's people that have brought out proof that it's actually the barcode is the UPC. All right, the technology that works with you know, all this RFID tech, right? It's actually 666, man. You know, so yeah, man. I thought that was a trip, man. Okay, but you know, yeah, and these Edomites, they love to push that number. Okay, all right. You know what? Let me get the consequence. All right, let me get the consequence of what will happen to you if you end up taking that chip. Okay. This is Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay. And Babylon is talking about America, man. Okay. This is the place where it's known as the Great Melting Pot. Okay. Here in the U.S., you have all sorts of nations that mingle with each other, man. Okay, especially in the bigger cities, man. Okay, like LA, Chicago, New York, Houston, Dallas, right? All these big major cities, right? And in different states, you know, you always you have a lot of intermingling with these different nations, man. Okay, you know, and this is known as the Great Melting Pot. Okay. And Babylon means confusion, okay? Babal, it means confusion, all right? So Babylon is talking about America, man. America has a lot of titles when you read scriptures, all right? It's spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. It's spiritually Egypt, okay? It's spiritually Babylon, okay? Continuing on here. That great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, right? Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, okay, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, I just went into what the mark is, okay. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. Okay, so if you end up taking that microchip, man, it makes sense that you're going to be a target for a nuclear missile, man. Okay, the Lord's going to use those nuclear missiles, all right, to actually, and he's going to guide them, man. He's going to guide them to here. All right, he's gonna stir up the kings of the Medes. All right, he's gonna move the Russians. All right, he's gonna put it in their heads to push that green button or that red button, right? That red button, and he's gonna let these nations launch their missiles to this place, man. Okay, and all you people that get caught up on this, man, that end up taking this microchip, you're done, man. Okay. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb is referring to the Lord, man. Okay. And there's precepts to prove that. Okay. When John the Baptist saw the Lord, he said, behold, the Lamb of God. So the Lamb is talking about the Lord, man. All right, because in the ancient world, you actually used to sacrifice lambs as a sin offering, man. Okay, but then when the Lord came on the scene, he became the ultimate sacrifice, which is why we don't sacrifice anymore. Okay, this is all part of Israelite culture, man. Okay, only the Israelites were given these traditions. You other nations, you heathen, you're not given these traditions, so you wouldn't know what I'm referring to. Okay. Anyways, so this is the consequence of you taking that microchip, man. Okay. Verse 11. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You see? So, I mean, man, the Lord's gonna have you people in torments, man. All right? If you get that microchip, man, the Lord might have it to where you might be on fire till the last flame finally gets put out on its own. You know, the Lord might leave you people here, you know, in the fire, right? Just burning there, man. He might leave your soul in there, man. That's terrible, man. Fuck. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Why would you people want that, okay? You see? Because the first death, you have to understand, the first death was the flood, okay? Was the Lord drowning the earth in water. The second death is going to be by fire, okay? You know what? Let me see if I can find that scripture, man, okay? Because the second death is referring to the fire, okay? The first death was water, and the Lord already promised that he would never drown the planet again, okay? And that was during the time of Noah, okay? Now, anyways, let me see. Second death. There you go. Okay. This is, you know what? Let me get it in the Bible here. Revelation 20 and 14. Let's see here. All right. So these are all the consequences of what's going to happen to you if you get that microchip, right? So Revelation chapter 20, verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death, you see. So death and hell were cast, right? Death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death, all right? Verse 15, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. You see? So the second death is referring to the nuclear missiles, man. All right. The first death is referring to the flood. Okay. But anyways, one more scripture. Revelation chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful, okay, and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Okay, so what this is referring to, man, is nuclear missiles being launched throughout the earth, man. Okay, the Lord created the Smiths, man. The Lord created the modern day chemist, if you will, the modern day chemist and scientist, and you know, these nuclear engineers. Okay, the Lord created those people and gave them the wisdom that they needed to create those inventions, man. Okay, not for their own glory, but for the glory of Him. Okay, the Lord gave them that wisdom and that knowledge, the skill to do those things, right? To pretty much fulfill His prophecies, man, His word. Okay, it goes to show you that the Lord controls everybody's destiny, man. Okay, because there's people out there that don't teach that predestination even exists. That predestination isn't a thing, right? It's not even according to them, it's not even real, you know, which that's a damnable heresy in itself. Okay, that's heresy, man. Okay, that's heresy. You can't teach that, because first of all, that doesn't even make any sense. So how would if everyone had their own free will, how would prophecies even come to pass the way they should? You know, I'm telling you, man. Everybody's decision making, everybody's destiny is already predestined. It's already chosen. It's already selected for you. You don't choose what your destiny is. The Lord chooses your destiny for you. Okay. Yeah, that was it on that. Hey man, you people, man. Okay, you're gonna a lot of you people are gonna end up burning in that lake of fire, man. Not all you people are gonna make it, man. Okay, there be many more that which perish in this life than which shall be saved, as it is written, man. So a lot of you people, you're not destined for salvation, man. Okay, you people, you're gonna stay in your wicked ass ways. Okay, you're gonna end up taking that microchip, just the same way you ended up taking the fucking the snake's venom. Okay, I'll call it that. The serpent's venom. Okay, you people totally folded and took it, man. Okay, but you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you're gonna end up taking that the mark of the beast too. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. Excuse me. Let him he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. Okay. So I'm not here to force anybody to get into this. Okay. I can't force anybody to get into this. It's you know, if these people don't want to get into this, I'm not gonna force them to get into it. Okay. If you're righteous, be righteous still. Okay. If you're wicked, then be wicked still. You know, do you, man? You know. Just remember though that everything that you do under the sun, man, it's the Lord's considering all of it, man. Okay, and there's gonna be judgment or mercy depending on what it is you're doing. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right. Okay, so that's it on that. So that was the mark of the beast and what it was, and that's the judgment that comes with it. Okay, and I'm telling you don't get that mark of the beast, man. Okay, because if you end up taking that thing, you know you're gonna die, man. Okay, there's no other way around it. It's because what you have to understand too is that these bankers, man, they want more power, more control, more money, more resources, okay? They're not happy with their portion. They want more, man, okay? Here it is, these people, they already have billions on top of billions of dollars, right? They have so much resources, more than heart could wish for, man, okay? But they want more, okay? You know, these people, you know, you Edomites and you heathen, you're not humble, man. You're not the meek that the scriptures talk about, okay? What proves that is that you're not even content with your portion, man. You're always coveting even more and more, you know? But anyways, man, this is Isaiah. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right. In America right now, this place is called tender and delicate. Okay. You know, because this place it's never been invaded. You know, nothing really happens over here, man. I mean, the most you got is like little, in the Midwest, right? You have little tornadoes and shit, little twisters here and there. But for the most part, there's nothing that really happens in this part of the world and here in the US and the States, man. This place is called tender and delicate, man. Okay? Especially when you compare it to other countries, all right? War-ridden countries, man. Man, those places are, fuck, man. You know? There's nothing but death and hunger and man. It's real suffering happening in these other countries, man. Okay? But here in America, nothing ever happens, okay? This place is the virgin daughter of Babylon. It's never been really touched, okay? Certainly, it's never been invaded by foreign troops, right? Okay? So this place is tender and is delicate, okay? Verse 2. Verse 2. Take the millstones and grind the meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Okay? Right. Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. Okay? And right. And America's shame is being seen, man. Okay? It's the origins of America, the beginnings of this place. Okay, it's common knowledge that, all right, you so-called white people, you enslaved, you murdered, you coveted, okay, you coveted, you stole, right? You did all the wickedness that you could possibly think of, man. Okay, and now, thanks to the internet, these things are being manifested. They're being seen. Okay, a very shameful history that the U.S. has, man. Okay. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So when the Lord comes back, He's not gonna go to what do they call it, man? The World Economic Forum, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it's called, right? Where it's pretty much these meetings, right, of these big top individuals and shit. These billionaires, right? Billionaires like Elon Musk or you know, Jeff Bezos. These different entrepreneurs or you know, politicians or high-ranking military officials. You know, they all meet in these secret meetings and shit. Only the top elite are allowed in there. The Lord's not going to come back and he's not going to sit with you people, man. Okay? He's not going to sit with you people and discuss matters. Okay? The Lord's not going to do that, man. When He comes back, He will not meet thee as a man, meaning as a person. Okay? When He comes back, He's going to come back in his glorified state. Okay? Pretty much, which entails Him being on the so-called UFOs. Okay? He's gonna come back with warships, man. Okay? Like that movie Man of Steel. Like that movie Man of Steel with General Zod, right? You had General Zod. He wanted to take over the world, man. Okay? And pretty much Man of Steel, the Superman in that movie, he was in reality, he was the villain, man. Okay? He was, really, in reality, he was the enemy. You know, and that's the thing about Hollywood is they usually make the good guy the bad guy and the bad guy the good guy. You know? So, you know, you just gotta, you have to discern correctly, okay? You have to discern correctly. And if the Lord's giving you the Spirit, all right, you're going to be able to do just that. You know, because some people, you don't have the Spirit of the Lord, man. You don't know how to discern these different movies. You don't know because you're not on the level. You don't know shit. Okay, you don't know the scriptures. You don't know the basics. All right, and then some people that do come into Israel, they're fucking bug outs, man. You know, dudes just don't know what the hell's going on, man. You know, but whatever, man. You know, scriptures talk about people crept in unawares, man. So there's a lot of dudes that just creep up in there, man. You know. Anyways, so yeah, the Lord's not gonna meet thee as a man. He's just gonna come back and take power, man. Okay, by force. Okay. Verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is His name, the Holy One of Israel. Okay. Man. Yo, America, the U.S., man, this place has a horrible judgment coming after it, man. Because check this, man. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures. And America's all about living in pleasure, man. All right, this shit's weak, man. Okay, this weak ass American lifestyle. This shit is all, it's all about people and their pleasures, man. You know? That dwellest carelessly, right? That sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. And that's that American pride spirit, man. Okay? You know, these people, they think that America's never gonna get touched, man. Man, you people have no idea. But check this out, verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Okay? And that's talking about America all the way. Okay? Especially out here in California, man. Especially. Okay? This is where Hollywood took place and pretty much deceived the whole world, man. Okay? By multitudes of sorceries, man. Okay? By different rituals and Hollywood productions, okay? You know, because these elite, they like to prophesy on the left-hand side by pushing things in Hollywood, man. Okay? That's their little twisted way of prophesying, man. You know? They're the ones in power, so they have the resources to actually make it happen. You people, you're fucking twisted, man. You know? These heathen, man, there's some bugged out people, man. They're twisted. You know? But these are the people that rule over you, man. And you Latins and you blacks, man, you like these people ruling over you, you know? Here it is, the Lord sent the prophets, man, you know, to warn our own people, right? Our own seed line, not these heathen and these other bastards, man, not these other nations, man, okay? The Lord's never known those people, man. But here it is, the Lord sent, you know, the prophets to you, and you rather have Caesar as your king, okay? You know, you ancient, wicked, 2/3, man, 2 parts therein that shall be cut off and die. You fucking blacks and Latins, man, you wicked ass motherfuckers, man, okay? You people, man, you know? Because you have to understand that the Lord's gonna cut off 2 parts of our own nation, man, okay? The Lord's gonna destroy a lot of our own people, man, okay? But they would rather have Caesar as their king, you know? They'd rather have these people ruling over them, these fucking weirdos and shit, man. You know? And they like it like that, you know? It's because what you have to understand about 2/3, man, they're like little brother, man. Real talk, you know? I don't know how else to put it, you know? They really are. They're like, they're these very ignorant people that they don't care about doing the right thing. They just want to live their simple ass little lives, you know? And they're very, very simple, you know? They're not on any kind of level. It's rare. It's a rare thing when you see an Israelite, right? A so-called black or a so-called Hispanic actually being on a level. It's rare, man, you know? Most of our people, man, you're really not really even classy, man. You're not, you know, a lot of our people, they're not even classy, you know? They're not respectful, they're not, you know? They're not polite, right? They're not, you don't show basic forms of mercy, man. You don't show it, you know. But that's our people, man. Yeah, that's it on that. Okay, so. So Isaiah 63:1, who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Okay. So, you know, hey, this is the Lord coming back, man. Okay. This is what he's coming back to do. He's coming back to wreak havoc on you Edomite people, man. You so-called whites, okay? Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Okay? Man. So the Lord's going to come back with anger, man. There's no way around it, okay? You can't get around it. When the Lord comes back, man, he's going to kill a lot of you white people, man. There's no other way around it, okay? I don't know what else to tell you, man. You know? It makes sense that you so-called whites, you are the vessels fitted for destruction. The vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. Okay? Because Edom is referring to the nation of, all right, of the people that came from the lineage of Esau. Okay? So, you so-called whites, man, that is who you are. And there's certain clues that the Bible gives us on what these people would be doing in the last times, okay? For example, all right, sending satellites up into space. That's the works of you Edomites right there, man. That's your people. That's you. That glory, that goes to you. That your own glory is your own shame, man, because it proves that you're the Edomites, man. Okay? Because that's something that you white people love to stand behind is, oh, look how much technology we've brought to the world, and we introduce better ways and more efficiency to the planet. Man, you fulfilled your lot. You fulfilled your lot as the Edomites, okay? It was your destiny to do those things, man. All right? Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Right? All right. So the day of vengeance, all right, is in the Lord's heart, man. Okay? Not not peace, man. You people think the Lord's gonna come back and give flowers to you, man. Okay? Vengeance is in his heart, man, and rightfully so. I don't blame him, man. All right, he was crucified 2,000 years ago when he was on the scene. Okay, he was totally disrespected, bro. When you read the scriptures on how the scene of what happened to him when he was crucified, the scriptures say that they spit on his face, man. Oh man, you know how fucking that's disgusting, man. Okay, having a peon, having a nobody spit on your face, and he's a king of kings and lord of lords, man. So of course vengeance is in his heart, man. Okay, that's filthy, that's disgusting, man. But they totally humiliated him, all right, in front of everybody. Okay, they put him on the cross, they laughed at him, they mocked him. What do you think he's gonna feel, man? Okay, you people, man, you people are twisted, man. You know, the day of vengeance is in the Lord's heart, man. The day of vengeance. Okay. Verse 6, I will tread down the people in my anger, and I will make them drunk in my fury. I will bring down their strength to the earth. Okay? So, hey man, when the Lord comes back, man, he's gonna wreak havoc, man. Ain't no way around it, man. Alright? Hey, I'd rather be on the Lord's good side. Alright? But see, this is why it's important to come out in these streets too and to preach, because by us doing this, we're staying on the Lord's good side. Okay? This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Right. But, you know, that's when you get deeper into this truth, all right? That's the bitterness that comes with this knowledge, all right? But my point is, that I wanted to bring out is that the Lord, he never came to bring peace on earth, man. A lot of you people get the Lord twisted, man. You think because he was healing people, he was preaching knowledge, right? You have to understand that it's his destiny to pretty much take over the world by force, man. Okay? It always was. But the only thing is that when the Lord came on the first time, right? He had to get crucified, man. Okay? Because the will of the Father was pretty much that he wanted to use him as the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate sin offering to cover the sins of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? He was the ultimate sacrifice. So that's why he came in that lowly spirit, okay? That's why he came in that mindset of, you know what, I'm gonna get crucified, okay? I have to do what my Father, all right, sent me to do, all right? So that's why you have to understand that it's not that the Lord came down, you know, onto the scene, you know, and yeah, he was peaceful with the people, right? But he wasn't. It wasn't his time back then to you know, chop heads off and take over the world, okay? It wasn't time for that yet, man. That time is coming now on this go around, okay? And indeed, all the prophecies are set in place, man. It makes perfect sense, okay? So, hey, man, you know, he that hath ears, let him hear, okay? You know, so if you can understand these things, man, hey, good for you. Understand, all right? With all thy getting, get understanding, okay? You know what? Let me end it with that real quick. All right. Let me see. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay, so if you can understand these things, man, hey, good for you, man. All right. So with that, man, you know, Lord willing, you know, to you viewers, you sincere viewers, you know, you were edified. Until that, I'm gonna say shalom, or peace. All right.